waters, from the rocky trails to the snowy tracks. If that happens outdoors, we're talking about it. From fishing to hiking to hunting to trail riding, we cover it all. Brought to you by Petrick Service Station, Holden Sporting Goods, Black River Express, Low Hardware, the Leva Strum Rail Riders, the Elk Ride and Gun Club, Triplo County Economic Development and Tourism, and the Associated Conservation Clubs of Triplo County. So tighten up your boots, check your hook, and fire up the engine. The adventure starts now.
That's right, everybody. It's Thursday. I've had my fill of coffee, and it is time to get outdoors. I'm joined by Jason Molis. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Brian.
How you doing today?
It's a beautiful day in paradise today.
Oh, no kidding. It's going to be a decent weekend, it seems like, for Ashley for the arts.
Yep. There's always a chance of a little rain here and there, but, good Lord willing, we won't get too wet.
Yeah. I learned something new today when they say, or just recently, when they say 30% chance of rain, you think that's all over the county. It just means in 30% of the county.
It's just a little spot. Yeah, there you go. Right.
So maybe those spots will miss us, and we can get outdoors for that this weekend.
Yeah, perfect.
So what's new in your world?
Man, I tell you what, it's, what is today, August 7th already? I'm telling you, bow hunting's right around the corner, Brian.
Yep, it is.
It's crawling up really fast.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, I just touched my bow for the first time yesterday.
Really?
Yep. So it's pretty sad. I used to used to run a sporting goods store. I had my hands on archery equipment daily, but man, life is a busy thing, and sometimes those hobbies got to wait just a little bit. But it's time to practice.
Yeah, it is.
We got to get out there. We got to get all the stuff that might be broke that we don't know about. Mm-hmm. We got to find that stuff out.
That's usually how it goes. After the year of hunting, it's like you put everything away for the season, and you forget about it sometimes. And then it gets closer, and you're like, oh yeah, that's right. I got to fix this part or do this thing. And
in a best case scenario, all you say is nuts. Yep. This is broke, but. Typically, there are people that can work on those things for you. Yep. We've got several places in our area that are very, very good at what they do in taking care of those, tuning those bows, making sure your arrows are your fletchings are good. You got your broadheads ready. My favorite guy is Mikey down at Holton's, but
nice.
I'm a little biased, shall you say, since I sit in a desk not too far away from him there.
Hey,
so.
Well, he's got to do a good job then if you sit that close to him.
Right. Yeah, he's just around the corner and back in the. He hides sometimes, but most of the time he's there with a smile on for you.
Oh, good deal. Yeah. So bow hunting's coming up, and then after that it'll be gun hunting season, and then snow is going to be flying.
Right.
Wow.
Right. So some of the other things you got to do when you're outdoors now, maybe you should change the oil in that snowblower here quick.
That is a good idea.
Maybe you should get that out and see if it starts. Hey, I put mine away. I put a little fuel additive in the old engine. I put that away, and I walk by it now every time I pull my lawnmower out, but. Man, that might be a good idea to check some of those things out, too, so you're not left hanging.
Yep, that's a good idea. Actually, I walked by mine just the other day and realized I got a flat tire on it. So
that happens a lot.
It does. You let them sit for that long over the winter time, or over the summertime. And then, last winter it did the same thing to me. It's got a small leak on it, and it was the worst day of snowing. I had to get out there and get my way to work early in the morning, and there it was sitting flat. So.
Yep.
So I just drove out. I said, heck with it.
We'll pack down the snow. We'll deal with it later.
Yep.
Yeah. That typically in the closer to springtime, there's a lot of that going on. But I've got kind of a steep driveway, so if I drive over mine, it seems that every time I try to get down it, no matter how slow I want to go, I go really, really fast.
Yep.
So
you get that ice buildup underneath there.
Right on.
Yeah. I can't believe we're talking about ice already. But like you said, August 7th. I can't believe how fast this summer has gone.
Summer is gone. Yeah. So have you been out doing anything fun in the outdoors? I've been hearing you at fairs and those different things.
Yeah, we've been getting out to all the fairs. That's been cool. So I went out to the Jackson County Fair, Trempealeau County Fair. Trempealeau County was my first live remote last year when I got hired, so it was second time being there, and then second time being at Jackson, and it's just so cool to get out there and see all the young kids who are involved in these fairs and stuff, and hear about all the hard work they've done.
The hours and hours that they have dedicated to the animals, to the environment, to everything they're doing. It's a great way to get outdoors if you're not a sportsman or a sportswoman. Getting outdoors as a raising animals for the fair, doing fair things. So awesome.
Yep. And it, it gives you a little hope for the future, too.
Right.
You hear about all the stupid... I mean, we all did stupid things as kids, but now, these younger kids, it's all online. So
right.
I think we hear more about it. But, you start talking to some of those kids down there and see how respectable they are and smart they are. It's like, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, we're pretty blessed in our area. Buffalo, Trempealeau, Jackson County. We've got very active 4-H teams. We've got very active FFA directors, educators, and a whole lot of just great farming communities. And I feel very blessed to live in this area.
Yeah, me too. And everyone knows everyone, which is even better.
In most ways.
Yes.
In most ways.
In most ways. They also know everything about everything.
Right. You bet. But there's still a lot of fishing to do.
Yep.
The riverbanks and the creek banks have been pretty high this year.
Yeah.
So that's put a little bit of damper on some of that fun that you have, but a little bit of rain stirs them up and makes them hungry too. So
yeah, I've heard the fishing has been good.
Yeah.
So that's good. And then we have those new canoe landings,
right?
Which is great. So people can get out there. They did say, be careful if the waters are a little high on getting on there, because it might be fun to go rapids, but you don't want to get you don't want to have to be saved. Right,
and there may or may not have been some of that happening in the local area, but it can happen fast. So mind your safety equipment. It's always good to have, no matter what you're doing, whether you're fishing, you're hunting, those types of things, safety first.
Yep. Know your surroundings too. And be safe out there. I know it's fun to be the person who just goes all in, but we don't want to have to be dragging bodies out of the river.
Right. And with that too, you don't have to fear going out there, because enjoying the outdoors with common sense and a little bit of fear, you can really have a good time yet.
Yep, exactly. And what else do we got going on in the area that we should talk about here?
There's something. Is there something called Ashley for the Arts happening this weekend?
That's a good way to get outdoors.
Yeah, you can spend a lot of time. It's an inexpensive weekend for you if you want to experience a lot of, again, local talent, some national talent, some artisans. It's really a great time to, again, see everything that's going on in the world around you. Get off the screens, give your thumbs a little bit of a rest, use your legs a little bit, maybe have some snacks. There's usually some good snacks and beverages. There's always beverages. But again, what a way to exemplify and show our community participation and just the love for the fellow man that we have in our area, that shows up at Ashley for the Arts as well.
Yeah, exactly. And it sounds like you're going to go over there tonight?
We're going to make it tomorrow. We're going to start tomorrow.
Okay, yep.
Tomorrow night. I have a daughter that's involved in the sports programs at Whitehall School, and there's a lot of volunteers from Whitehall going to be over there working, manning different areas of volunteerism, and so we're going to go over and take a lot of that in ourselves, and it's a little bit of a stretch for me. I am not a shy guy, as maybe some people know, but large crowds can sometimes be a little disconcerting. That's the word for the day, disconcerting. But with smiles and conversating with lots of good people, that disconcernment can be turned into contentment and joy. We'll call it that.
I agree with me and Barb were just talking about that this morning, about those big crowds.
But
once you get there, you get into the flow of it, and it's fine.
Yeah, you find your space, and everybody's there to do the same thing you're going to do, and that's have a good time. So if you just remember that and keep your eyes open, and no worries. And shout out to my wife. We were just talking off air that it's my 29th anniversary this weekend as well.
Congratulations. Happy anniversary.
And I remember that, honey. Thanks. August 10th. Yes, 1996. Yes, that was a special day, right?
Nice. It's always good to remember those, because all you got to do is forget one, and she'll never forget it.
Yeah. So for our anniversary, we are going to Ashley for the Arts.
Oh, cool. Well, it's a great date. They got a lot of great music going on you're going to be there Friday. So you got ZZ Top, Brad Paisley, Daughtry, and the Castellos. What a great lineup.
You bet.
Yeah. My daughter's going over there Friday too. So her and one of her friends, we got some tickets for them, and they're gonna go enjoy. She's like, we don't know who ZZ Top is, but we're gonna go see them. Like, boy, it makes me feel old. You don't know?
You don't know? Well, she'll be introduced to a wonderful, wonderful experience.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, and as we get into fall, it's almost time for the colors are going to be changing.
Right.
So I've noticed at my house, I am at a low spot in Jackson County, and it's a low wet spot. So the trees always change their first.
Quicker.
And the first tree that always changes is pretty red right now.
Wow.
So that's just
she's coming.
She's coming. It's right around the corner.
Yeah, ready or not, here it comes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So get on out, get on all the trails, enjoy the rivers while you can, and make sure if you haven't got your bow out for a year,
right,
get it out, get everything ready.
That's my tip for the day, since I am a bow hunter. If you're contemplating that, whether it be a bow, a crossbow, or a recurve, traditional equipment, get it out, get the string checked, get everything looked at. The peep sight tube, those rubber tubes, they always go bad in time. If you haven't had a new string in a while, might be a good time to do that. Just get it out instead of kicking it around the garage. Open it up, let it breathe, and get it looked at.
Yep, exactly. And see if you can still hit a target.
Right. You got to be able to hit the bullseye.
Yep. You know, because you can lob arrows all day, but if you can't hit nothing, it ain't no good.
Right. It's just sad and disappointing, and it's just tears of pain instead of tears of joy. So practice makes perfect.
Yep, exactly. So, is there anything else you want to cover before we get going today?
We could talk for hours and hours and hours, but you got stuff to do. I got a desk to go sit at. So,
all right.
Always a pleasure to come see you, Brian.
Yep, always a pleasure having you. And tell the wife happy anniversary from me.
Thank you. I will. Thank you.
Yeah, now I just got to remember mine. That's coming up in September. So
always embarrass your wife, right?
Yep.
That's the key to being a good husband. Is always be embarrassing your wife.
Yep. And hopefully we did a good job of that this morning.
We did.
All right. We've been talking with Jason Molis here this morning. We're going to get back in the music right after this.
We arrived at the scene, and the job, like everyone before, was